New York's top court issued a resounding no to gay marriage. Today, it is a decision that allows no appeal in the courts. Now, Tim Minton is live in Greenwich Village, where activists are gathering to protest the ruling. Tim?
Ralph, the vote in the court was 4-2, and there'll be no more debate there. So the people here are hoping their shouts will be heard in another part of Albany at the legislature.
Judges of the court.
5 weeks after hearing arguments in one of the country's most passionate debates, New York State's highest court laid down the law. A ban on gay marriage, supported by top Republicans in Albany, is constitutional.
I think it was clearly the right decision, upholding the laws. People have understood it in New York for more than 200 years.
In the deciding opinion today, Judge Robert Smith writes, there are rational grounds on which the legislature could choose to restrict marriage to couples of the opposite sex. Despite the advances of science, it remains true that the vast majority of children are born as a result of a sexual relationship between a man and a woman. As a second reason, the court adds, the legislature could rationally believe that it is better, other things being equal, for children to grow up with both mother and father.
They really didn't have much to say other than that it should be decided in the legislature and some ridiculous arguments about the children.
In a stinging dissent, Chief Judge Judith Kaye writes, this state has a proud tradition of affording equal rights to all New Yorkers. Sadly, the court today retreats from that proud tradition.
Well, the court chickened out today, but it's for the legislature to do the right thing.
Which could mean more waiting for same-sex couples. A lot more. State Senate Majority Leader Joseph Bruno made clear in a statement today, I am opposed to gay marriages because I believe in the sanctity of marriage between a man and a woman. The Court of Appeals has made the right decision. But the city's top Republican, whose corporation counsel was ironically on the winning side today, says he'll now fight to change the law.
Well, I've talked to some people in the gay community that wanted to get the laws changed, and we've started to work on a strategy, but it'll eventually just mean trying to convince the people in the legislature that they should change the law.
To many of the plaintiff couples, today's decision was a surprise, coming from a court evenly split between Republican and Democratic appointees. But former U.S. Supreme Court clerk, now Fordham Law Professor Martin Flaherty says judges can vote their conscience only up to a point.
At that point, what judges try to do is go for the answer that most comports with what their personal or political feelings might be. But I think what judges tend to do is look at the law first.
Empire State Pride Agenda, which is sponsoring this rally, says that a majority of New Yorkers statewide now support the idea of gay marriage. Clearly, they and all of these people are taking the fight to the court of public opinion. We're live in Sheridan Square. Tim Minton, News Channel 4.